This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by Mark Heffron over Zoom. Mark, I appreciate you giving up some time on your Sunday. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, mate. It's good to catch up. It's been a while. I know you're back in the gym now since your
Yeah.
own last fight with Denzel Bentley. So just to kind of catch up, how have things been going, ticking back over?
Yeah, it's been ticking over in the gym. I've had a bit of an hamstring injury, but finally that's done now. I've had that for like 4 months or something. So been having loads of physio on that, but hamstring's fine now. So, yeah, just been in the gym, ticking over, just waiting for a fight date now, yeah.
What should we, well, what are you expecting for yourself now with regards to your next opponent? Have you got anything in line? Have you had any conversations?
Nothing in line yet, but obviously I want to be in big fights. I want big fights. And I've been on to my manager about the Lennox Clarke because he just won the British and Commonwealth, hasn't he? So that'd be an interesting fight for me. So that'd be a fight I'd be up for. So middleweight or super middleweight. So whatever's there, I'm up for.
I want to touch on that Lennox Clarke fight because I believe in the past you guys were discussing a fight. It was actually last year. Last year I
Sorry
believe you
about
guys.
that.
That's all good, Mark. As I was saying last year, I believe you guys were discussing a fight between yourself and Lennox Clarke. How come it didn't come to fruition then?
You know what? Yeah, that fight, it's been spoke about 2 or 3 times now. Like, it's just always fell through. Just like it's been put to me, and I've always said, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's have it, and then just pretty much gets forgotten about, kind of thing. It's a bit like the Denzel Bentley fight. Actually, that got put to me 3 or 4 times, and I said, yeah, every time. But then you never heard nothing off it, and then you'd see that he was fighting someone else. But yeah, yeah, just always fell through.
I mean, Lennox obviously up at super middleweight holds the British and Commonwealth titles. In your opinion, Mark, how do you think a clash between the pair of you would kind of play out?
I think it'd be a good fight. Lennox Clarke is a woman. Sorry about that.
So good.
He's a big lad, isn't he? One more. God's sake. Sorry about that. But yeah, Lennox Clarke is a big, strong lad, isn't he? Got a good work rate. And I won't be taking no backward steps. And I don't think he'd be taking a backward step. So I think we both hitting the centre of the ring and would have it, wouldn't we?
So I think it'd be one which fans would enjoy. Just to go back
Definitely.
to last night, Mark. Obviously, one of your most recent opponent, Denzel Bentley, falling
Yeah.
short in his British title defence against Felix Cash. Just your thoughts on their fight?
Well, straight away, Cash caught him, didn't he? And rocked him. I had money on Cash to stop him round 7. I put a cheeky 20 quid on it, and he could have saved it a few rounds, man. Won me a bit of money, like. But yeah, I said to my manager that obviously because Cash is a good fighter, and like Denzel's not really done anything as an amateur, and I just don't know. I was just going off watching him. I had a funny feeling that Cash wouldn't stop him.
What did you make of the fight for the few rounds that it lasted? Was it just as comfortable as what we saw? Felix in control from the first round?
Yeah, well, what Felix did there, that's what I was looking to. I was just going to stick it on him and you know what I mean, take his space away from him. And then I was looking to get him out of there myself. But obviously, I got the eye injury and that was just out of my hand, wasn't it? And the doctor stopped the fight in the corner. Do you know what I mean? I would have fucking fought till the end. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, the doctor won't let me go on with the fight.
I mean, picking up on your eye injury there from the last fight with Denzel, now he has lost. He'll be looking to come back himself.
Yeah.
Whether or not it would happen or not, would you be interested in a trilogy bout with Denzel?
Mate, I'd love to get that third fight and I'd smash him to pieces. Definitely, man. Get that fight again and stick it straight on him.
I mean, from your experience from the first 2 fights, what would be different this time around, Mark? How would you approach it differently?
How would I approach it differently? I wouldn't approach it any differently. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the way to beat Denzel Bentley is the very first fight. The very first fight I had with him, stuck it on him, took his space away from him. And then the second fight, that's what I was going to do it again. Do you know what I mean? I was going to put it on him, take his space away from him. Because then the thing about Denzel, he wants to fight his own pace. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you got to take him out of his comfort zone and make him work. And he's there to beat. He goes back with his hands down and last night, Felix Cash like just kept the shot straight with him, backed him up, and when you back Denzel up, he dropped his hands, and obviously with Felix Cash's straight punches, he couldn't get out of the way of him. Finished him.
I mean, I know Felix in his own mind as well. He's looking at that European scene.
Yeah.
If he was to stick around middleweight with regards to the domestic scene, that is, would you be interested to throw your hat into that ring?
100%. I'm not in this boxing to avoid no man. I fight anybody. I mean, obviously, and I want the big fights. I've not avoided anyone before, and I wouldn't avoid anybody now.
Because I have seen a few people over social media kind of comment that about between the pair-view would certainly be an entertaining one.
Seen it myself. Seen a few messages out on Twitter and that saying that it'd be a good fight. It would be a good fight.
Mark, I just want to get your thoughts on another one of your past opponents, Liam Williams. He fell short against Demetrius Andrade just over a week ago now. Just your thoughts on his shortcomings.
It was that Demetrius Andrade's just unbelievably special, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? I think you're just a level above Williams, like. But take nothing away from Williams. You know what I mean? Williams is improved massively from when I boxed Williams to then I sparred him a few months later. Like he just improved massively. Like it's like a totally different fighter. Like now, so obviously like Williams is very good, but that Demetrius Andrade is unbelievable, isn't it? They're just letting boxing is like they're just levels, isn't they? Like, but I don't think that Demetrius Andrade wouldn't beat Canelo. Do you know what I mean? Like they're just levels in boxing, isn't there?
I mean, as you say, with Demetrius Andrade, I have spoken about potential unification fights with Jamal Charlo or Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah.
Just from his last fight, how do you think he would fare against one of those?
I think he might beat Golovkin now. Do you know what I mean? Because Golovkin's getting pretty old now, isn't he? I don't think Golovkin's like the same fighter as he was a few years ago. I think he's a lot slower now, and I think Demetrius Andrade's movement and slickness, I think it'd be too much for Golovkin now. But not Canelo. Canelo beat him definitely. I think Canelo knocked him out. Do you know what I mean? Like Williams did start getting to Andrade in the later rounds. Do you know what I mean? And Canelo is special. Like he's fucking unbelievable, isn't he?
Just on the Liam Williams front, just to go back to last night, I know Felix mentioned a potential bout with Liam Williams, but I know he wants to go the European route, like I say. But if he did fight Liam, how do you think Felix would fare against him?
I think it'd be a good fight. I think it'd be a good fight. Like, but I think Williams. I think Williams would win it. Yeah, definitely Williams would win.
All right, Mark, I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Pardon?
Mark, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate. Good man.
What would you like to say to everybody before I let you go? What would you like to say to all of your fans and your followers?
Just a massive thanks to everyone that's still supporting me, and a big thanks to all my sponsors that have been sticking with me as well.
Mark, it's been a pleasure.
I'll be back out there soon, hopefully.
Mark, it's a pleasure to catch up with you. Enjoy your day, and I'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you. Catch you soon, mate. Bye-bye.